Right, well, just the painting to finish. I've altered the front where it said Scale Electric because I didn't like the finish I got on the old one. So I've pulled that off. I'm making that on a built-up block. I've painted the front of it and I'm going to put a surround around there as well. Then I've got the new words. They need painting white and then they can go on. So let's just do that. Paint these pieces I'm going to use for the edge white and we'll see what happens when they're on. Well, that's the first coat on. Probably want about 4 coats and then we can see about gluing them up there. Then I've built that out a little bit on a board so it's got a ledge there now. So there's a nice ledge just here. I'll have the white board around there, then the Scale Electric in white in the centre. Well, it's time to put the finishing touches to this. I've blocked all this here with the block letters and the board around it, redid that. I've sort of done the steps so they look a little bit worn. Touched it up. I think that's about it. I put this thing in here to straighten that up, but I'll put a flag on there and we should be about right. Time to move on to the next one. And I've always wanted a cameraman on a little stand, sort of videoing, and I've had this idea. With these pieces I've got left from the bridge, I'm thinking I can cut them down. I can have a staircase sort of up like that, or maybe on that one, and cut these down, and I'll have it that way up actually, so that the top's where the cameraman stands. Then you've got a staircase up like that, or there like that, a little table thing at the top, that'll be big enough, and cut them down and see if I can't make a little cameraman and stand with a camera on it for him. Well, that's next. Got to get this on the track now and get this done. I might just give these black parts here another wash. It's just black paint with a lot of water in it, so that when it dries it just looks like it's not a painted finish but like a worn finish. And I'm hoping this will be the last coat of this wash, and we'll see how we look. So let's get that to dry and let's get it back on the track and see what we've got. May stick a flag on the end of that pole there, right there. And that's about it. I wish I had a few more people stood up, but I don't have any. I've only got a load of sitting down people, so I've put one on the step there, just looks different, and 2 on the top here, but maybe get some more later stage. We'll see how that goes. Let it dry, put it back on the track, see what we've got, and then maybe next time have a go at this cameraman stand. I don't know how I'm going to go at cutting this because it's very fine where it needs cutting, but we'll have a go. If it doesn't work out, well, that's the only 2 pieces I've got left. 1 set of steps, 2 side pieces on. There's a flat piece there, but I would probably use balsa wood for the base of it because then it would be a bit easier to handle than cutting the plastic. Alright then, we'll catch you in a minute. In all fairness, I'll tell you, I give it a coat of PVA glue just to make it sort of semi-matte. 1 coat does a good job. When I coated the bridge part at the top with the PVA and this gravel down here, seemed a bit strange because it dried white. But I didn't realise I didn't use PVA glue. I thought it was still in the little container. It was actually white paint. So although it was on very thin, I just had to give it another quick touch up here and there. But we're all done. Let's get it back together, get it on the track, see what we've got. Well, we're just about finished for now. I was going to put some lighting in there, and I may do at one stage, but just at the moment, that's pretty good. It fits in quite well and it looks okay, and I'm really quite happy with it. A couple of little bits to add to put that flag on there and bits and pieces, but basically that's about finished. And it's good how it takes that middle section of the track that was going nowhere over to this outer section where the toilets and the food van is. Well, that's about it for this build. It's been a long one and I've made a few mistakes along the way, but it looks quite good now and it's just about going to be called finished. Little flag needs to go onto there, but I've got to find my flags first. Well, thanks for watching and hope you got a few tips off this, and we'll see you next time.